How old are you?
My name is Nkanyezi.
Oh yeah, how old are you? How many years?
6.
6. Do you go to school?
Yes.
Oh, uh-oh, car. What are we doing?
What are you doing there? We are going to Nkanyezi Stimulation. It's a stimulation center for kids with disabilities, you know. So.
Is it a school? Do they just go there during the day and then they go home at night?
Yes, then they go at home. They go at home at night, you know. They just take care of the kids, you know.
What age are the kids?
I think there are kids which are 2 to something like 21.
Okay.
From 2 years to 21, yes.
So we're going to go and talk to the woman who runs the program. Can you tell us your name?
I've got 2 names.
Okay.
The first one is Thembekile. Thembekile, as it's written here, to be honest. I'm Thembekile Prisca Tshabalala.
And most people call you Mama Prisca.
Yes, yes, yes. 20 years ago, I gave birth to Nkanyezi. He was the youngest of my children. After I noticed that Nkanyezi had disabilities, that's where everything started. So I started, you know, searching for knowledge, to know more about disability, what was the cause of cerebral palsy. But because I didn't have money, I asked for assistance from the social workers as I was taking Nkanyezi to hospital at Bara.
This is Mama's Prisca office. Can you just get inside? She was struggling in fact, because there was no place for her to take the child to. The doctors managed to allocate her to the certain causes of cerebral palsy.
Mm-hmm.
Then she gathered the mothers around who had children with disabilities. Then they started to do the center.
And then finally in year 2000 we landed here. It was in August. And then in September Nkanyezi became ill, in a coma. Then I was told to talk to him as the sense of hearing was still there. Then I managed to talk to him. I promised him that I would continue caring for disabled children until I follow him, because I was aware that he was now paving his way away from me. And then in 2003, it was 2 years now that Nkanyezi passed on. In 2003, the parents had a parents meeting here, and then they suggested that the center be renamed after Nkanyezi. And the meaning of Nkanyezi means it's a star.
Let me just take you around and see the children. Sambulan. The donation. Oh, but most of them, they are so
Hello. My younger brother is autistic and has obsessive compulsive disorder and some other developmental disabilities. And I used to want to teach in special education programs, so I've worked a lot with disabled children. He's part of a baseball league for children with disabilities and things like that. And I know that even in the US, you know, my mom works in the medical field, so she understands neurologically what's happening. And you know, we have so many resources and it's still so incredibly difficult just to do day to day. Do you think that things are even more difficult here for parents in South Africa?
Exactly. To start with, we as parents of disabled children, in most cases, we are lowered that, what does she know? She's only an ordinary parent. She's disabled like her child. Our voices are not heard, you know, taken as people who understand and to know.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, there's a strike around here in Soweto. Did you hear about it?
Yeah.
Taxi strike. So other children won't be available.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like the transports travel, they travel with the taxis.
Oh, and they're on strike right now.
So it's unsafe for them to bring the children with the taxi around while there's a strike for taxi drivers, you see.
So then the kids just don't get to go to school.
Yeah, they won't be able to come today.
Our transport is not accessible and affordable for people with disabilities. We have to struggle. Some are at home right now because they can't reach here. On the 3rd of October, we are going to celebrate 11 years here without a bus. They come in different transports, sometimes they break, you know.
Well, and it must be difficult too because so many people walk from place to place here. And that's hard to do with a child who has a disability.
Some are being carried on the backs, some are being carried by their fathers. The people who are taking care of the children, we only managed to give them 500 rands. It's only going to start this month.
I believe 500 rand is $62 US, which is about the cost of a pair of jeans in the United States. Is somebody's entire monthly salary. Yeah.
I thought we were the West.
Well, I mean, that's what the amount of money somebody makes here an entire month, working 40 hours a week.
Yes.
You could spend in 5 minutes in the United States.
Exactly. Yes, I can believe it. It's so little. It is so little.
Children need to eat, people need to get paid every month.
Yeah.
So it's difficult. It's very difficult, you know.
Yeah.
Because the Department of Health has been promising a lot of things before, but we're still waiting.
Right up this way.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you do.
Oh my dear. Thank you for people like you who are so concerned about people with disabilities. You know, I appreciate you, and you know, I don't know what to say because we've got this heart. Because in most cases, people with disabilities are just overlooked.
Yeah.
That's my language. That's my life. It's hard to be a parent and to be somebody who's taking care of disabled children. But I enjoy being here. I enjoy every minute. Because sometimes I laugh and cry at wrong times. But it fills my spiritual bucket and the fulfillment that, yes, I'm doing what I promised.